Hello and welcome to the next episode of Battletech. Easy there, Ayaron. You took a nasty crack on the head when you punched out. Don't worry, you're safe now. My name is Darius Oliveira, and I'm the XO of Markham's Marauders. We're a mercenary unit with ties to House Arano. We did some work for High Lord Tamati way back when. I'd introduce you to Commander Markham, but he was on a supply run in the market district when the bombs fell. He didn't make it. I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, I am too. He was a good man. A lot of good people died today. We picked up your distress beacon on the emergency band as we were on our way off planet, and seeing what had happened to Markham, it didn't feel right leaving you in the hands of this new directorate. We did a sweep of the combat site, grabbed your ejection pod and ran. What about Mastiff? Sir Raju Montgomery, did you find him? We found his mech. It was completely cored out. Nobody survives a hit like that. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. We supported the Royal Guard on a handful of deployments, and Sir Raju earned my respect many times over. His death is a loss to us all. Were you able to recover my blackjack? Yeah, our medtech hauled what's left of it into the mech bay. It isn't pretty, but if you give him enough time, Yang can fix just about anything. Try not to take the loss too hard. Yang said that your mech shows signs of deliberate sabotage. Whoever you had working on it really did a number on the reactor. Punching out was the right move. So what happens now? Well, things aren't looking so hot around here, what with the coup and all. House Espinosa's directorate is the new de facto government of the Oregon Reach. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Lady Arano is dead. Her dropship was destroyed on takeoff. It's all over the news. Then Mastiff died for nothing. He died doing his duty. From what I remember of the old man, that's exactly how he'd have wanted to go. Speaking of going, we're getting the hell out of Oregon territory. We're heading to a nice, quiet stretch of independent space all the way across the frontier, on the Canopian border. Now, according to the info on your blood chit, you've got family in the deep periphery. I'm afraid that's going to make getting you back there difficult. There aren't many freighter captains who are willing to travel that far from the inner sphere. So the way I see it, you've got a couple of options. You could stay with us for the long haul if you wanted. That's option A. When we get where we're going, we can drop you at the nearest planet. Maybe you could make a place for yourself there. Of course, you'll need to pitch in for your share of the fuel, plus food, lodging and repairs on your mech. Fair's fair after all. Alternatively, you could find a place yourself in the Marauders if you wanted to. Wouldn't take you long to work off your debt, and you ran with Mastiff, so I know you've got chops. Think it over, sleep on it. You've had a hell of a day, and we've got a long road ahead.
Command interface initiated.
IPL representative. The Independent Prospectors League thanks you for your assistance, Commander. We're miners, not soldiers. We can't fight these bastards off on our own. That's what you're paying us for. Don't worry, we'll get your platforms back. This isn't about reclaiming what's ours. Majesty Metals killed hundreds of us when they tried to jump our claim. We want you to make them bleed for what they've done here. Commander, the Op-4 is holding 2 of the IPL's mining platforms. The first, designated Alpha, is where they're keeping their turret generator. Move in fast and take it out. Those turrets hit hard, so you'll want to neutralize them ASAP. Platform Bravo is the site of the Op-4 security tower. Engage and destroy it. If they bring in a mech to protect it, take that out too. Then circle on back and we'll collect our pay. That's right. I'm ready and waiting to authorize the transfer. Now go on, Commander. Hit those corporate pigs where it hurts. We'll be watching the action from here. Okay, so this is also still a tutorial mission, but it runs a lot more like the normal combats do. One new thing is morale. This bar here. If your people are generally happy, well paid, well fed, you start with a higher morale. It also goes up and down during combat based on how the fight is going. And you can spend morale to do precision strikes and gain vigilance, which essentially means you can become guarded and entrenched without ending your turn. So you can do that and then still shoot. Well, it might be good to actually take a closer look at these things, because they're pretty cool. And I think their appearance changes based on what they're carrying. Like here, you can see the long-range missiles 5s that Vindicator has. No?
I hear ya.
Yeah. See, LERM 5, PPC, medium lasers, small lasers. That's the PPC. No, that's the PPC there. That's probably the medium laser.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, so this is still like a tutorial mission, but it's the first sort of mission that runs like the actual normal missions of the game do. So we're still here in the Blackjack. That's the same as it was before. But we've got 3 new people in our company, and they're more experienced than me,
Commander.
and actually have special skills. So we have Glitch here. That's in a Vindicator. It's a medium mech. With a PPC is a proton particle cannon, or a particle projector cannon. Very high damage, does lots of stability damage to the enemy, but it generates a lot of heat. Often you can't keep firing that for the entire fight. You can see that it alone generates more heat than... okay, hang on. Yeah, see, the medium laser does 10 heat, small laser only does 5 heat, the LERM 5's does 6 heat, this thing does 40 heat. And I said, if the heat builds up too much, your mech can start taking damage, it can shut down. It's not good. But Glitch has the special ability of multi-target, which we saw the other 2 mech pilots in the previous tutorial missions had. Can split fire.
Waiting for orders.
So here we have Behemoth. Behemoth is in the Shadowhawk. Doesn't say exactly how heavy the Shadowhawk is. It's a medium mech, armor 760.
Ready for orders.
Ready for orders.
So I've got 680 armor.
What can I do for ya?
Glitch is in a 720 armor.
What's up, boss?
The Behemoth is heavier at rating of 760 total armor.
Good to go.
And Decker's in a light mech, which only has 280 armor. Decker's job is mainly as a scout. You know, he has to move fast, make sure that that he doesn't get shot. I mean, the mech he's in has 8 jump jets. It has a hell of a jump range. I mean, look at that. It can jump all the way out to there. And just for comparison, my mech has 4 jump jets, and it can only jump to there.
Waiting for orders.
So Behemoth has the ability Bulwark. What that means is that if she doesn't move, her mech will automatically gain guarded, which is reduced damage. She's got an autocannon 5, medium laser, some short-range missiles and long-range missiles. So that's quite a tough brawler that's pretty good at both close and medium and long ranges.
What's up, boss?
And Decker is in the Spider that just has 2 medium lasers. So, we need to destroy the turret generator there. And then I believe we have to do something else. But we'll start with destroying that turret generator. So what sort of terrain do we have? We could go up through the centre. The mechs with the jump jets could probably make it up there. Okay, well, Decker is our scout, so we're going to get him to sprint forwards and see if he can reveal any enemy.
Moving to position.
We're not in combat, so we can actually make more people move at once, but there we go. I wanted to see whether he could get enemy contact.
Trespassing on Majesty metals and manufacturing property and acting in collusion with a domestic terrorist organization. Cease your advance immediately, or you will be fired upon.
Yeah, we're not going to cease our advance. So, we've got 2 unknown turrets, 2 unknown mechs. If we take out the turret generator, these turrets will explode. So combat hasn't started yet.
Good to go.
So I think I am just going to sprint people forwards. There's a way round there. There is a way all the way down here as well. And a road up here, but this way might take me a bit too close to this secondary compound. Okay, we're all inspired for some reason. Okay, so now we are in turn combats. Decker in a light mech goes on 4. You can see that there is an enemy that's going to go next. Or is possibly already moved? No, because it's bright. Yeah, there's a dark red chevron and a bright red chevron. So they actually have 2 light mechs. One of them's already moved. He's the guy who's moved to there. And there's another one there. Now, can Spider... Yes, so Spider can jump all the way up here and get line of sight on everything. That would leave him a little bit vulnerable to counterattacks. But he can't get line of sight on the generator. It's not drawing a line of sight to the generator, but I'm sure if he was here, he would be able to see it. So only a single gun turret can see him. Gun turrets go last in the round. I'm hoping he'll have line of sight on the generator as well.
Engaging jump jets.
I mean, he's got 4 pips of evasion. Yeah, there we go. So we can see the turret generator and the turret. This thing only has 100 structural. Turrets have a little bit of armor, but almost no structural. So the moment you waste the armor, they're gone. That's quite a dangerous turret, though. It's got 4 AC2s and 2 machine guns. How much damage do his medium lasers do? 25. So he could half the health on that turret. And I think he's going to, because then I'm going to follow it up with some long-range missiles. Okay, so the morale thing I mentioned, I think that's why it came up inspired, because we've gained 2 points of morale. If I spend 20 morale, he can get precision strike, which means it's an easier, a called shot. And it reduces the opponent's initiative level. And vigilance means they gain guarded and entrenched and can still shoot. But I think I am just going to shoot at the turret generator.
Locked on target.
Because if we bring that down nice and quick, there we go, it's on half health. Okay, so here's the unknown mech. He might get line of sight on me, but it's only a light mech, and I've got lots of evasion.
They've got a lock on me.
Okay, so he sensor locked him, so rather than shooting at me, he's removed 2 of my pips of evasion. And I think that's going to be a mistake, because both of those guys have moved. This guy might be able to use the sensor lock to attack my spider before I get to move, or it could be this one. One of them is, but not both of them, because the spider's going to move before then. And I'm hoping that these turrets will have blown up, because we'll have lost the turret generator by then. So Glitch, as you can see, has indirect fire on a number of them now. She's blocked by
What can I do
me,
for you?
unless I use her jump jets, so I think I'm going to. So I'm going to move Glitch down to here, because I want someone to sweep up. Because I don't want to be boxed in on this little canyon up here. I want someone down there. So Glitch has a PPC, it's a long-range weapon, so I think she's better off going down here. So I'm going to have 60% chance to hit that. That's not that high, so I think I might use a precision strike already.
I soar!
What's this? Badlands biome. Units of the Badlands sink only 85% of their normal heat. Okay, so we're in a hot environment, so we're not going to be able to bleed off heat much. Oh, that's what Inspired is. Basically, we've got -1 difficulty to all attacks, probably because, you know, this is a tutorial level. So 60% doesn't sound like much. If I go for a precision strike, that ups it to 80%. And we can do 4 times 5 damage. We can do 20 points of damage, which will almost kill it.
Tell me what to shoot!
Okay, I think they all hit. No, one of them missed. 34. Okay, so Behemoth.
Standing by.
Okay, we can both move before they can. So I can run. I can move to there. Could sprint to here. Okay, I can sprint further. So I'm gonna sprint to there.
Full throttle.
Get me into the fight. So I think I'm gonna go this way, if I can, to back up Spider. Spider's probably going to jump up there.
Commander.
Behemoth is just going to move to here.
Moving
I
out.
wanted to check her to hit percentages before I confirmed. So we can't use precision strike again. Yeah. Turret generator 45%. Well, fingers crossed.
Target acquired.
Ah, not quite. Okay, so now those turrets are going to open fire. Okay, that's 1 point of evasion gone. Just a little bit of damage, but don't forget, that
Losing
mech
armor.
has very little armor. Okay, that was only 8 points. So here comes more of them. Yeah, so you can see the white bar there going down.
Waiting for orders.
So this is his armor. You can see it's taken quite a chunk out. He's grey. Yeah, he's almost out of armor on the torso stuff, so he needs to be very careful. If he jumps up to here, the mechs won't have line of sight unless they move on him. And I think he should be able to take out that the turret generator. Which torso's which? That's the left torso. So I actually want to point the right hand side of my mech towards the enemy a bit. Not so much that they can get behind me, but...
Aye aye.
So this is generating a bit of heat.
Picked up a blip.
Okay, so there's a couple more turrets over here. Yeah, see, I think these ones are powered by a turret generator down here somewhere. And that's the reason I didn't want to go too close this way. So turret generator, 70% chance to hit. This should take out the
Firing on
turrets.
target. One less structure.
You know, it's a very bad design if when your turrets lose power, they explode. Okay, so that's actually a commando. Okay, so I had a bit of cover from that shot, but he did hit me. Okay, how come... Oh, that's not good. I was
Armor
not
bulletproof.
expecting
Internal
that.
damage.
I was not expecting that.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Okay, you actually have line of sight on this guy. And quite good damage stuff. Now you've got the bulwark, so if you do not move, you become resistant to damage. So I think it is worth you just opening fire. You can't split your fire, but everything except for the short-range missiles has quite a good to-hit chance. 50% though. I'm going to go for it. Let's do an alpha strike.
On it.
Okay, that did
That hit
quite a bit of
something good.
damage. Of course, he did blow the arm off one of my own mechs. Yeah. I should have retreated him further. I wasn't expecting both of them. Yeah, I should have been paying attention because, of course, they are both going to move before the rest of my guys. So I did sort of leave him hanging out to dry a bit. Let's do this, because I think I might be able to finish that guy off with my lasers. So, turn off the AC2s, because 35% chance really is low.
Engaging target.
There we go. Oh, he left a leg
Enemy
behind.
mech destroyed.
Good to go.
Okay, just glitch left. She can do an indirect fire attack on that guy. 65%. So she doesn't have any heat, so I am going to keep jumping her.
Time to fly. Here we go.
I'm possibly moving her a bit too wide. Oh, that is nasty.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
And you've been knocked down. And that guy has multi-target as well.
Wounded.
Head hit. I've been wounded already. Yeah, if you hit, it's a very low to hit percentage chance. But if you do randomly hit the head or target it.
Good to go.
Okay, so because Decker fell down, he's gone back in the initiative order, which is why he's at the same point as everyone else. We are all going to get to go now, I think, before any other enemies do. This is not good. It's a lot of internal damage. Decker is just going to have to hang back for the rest of this mission. Okay, that's pretty good. If I move into the woods there, I've got quite a good to hit percentage chance. Okay, so if I go there, it's only 30% on my autocannons, because they're a longer range weapon, but if I go there, it's 65. So the Commando is only a light mech, doesn't have much armor. I only got 20 points left in the center torso, so this might destroy him.
All weapons committed.
Okay, he's lost his SRM-4,
Critical damage detected.
his short-range missiles. Yeah, the Commando packed a lot more of a punch than I was expecting from a light mech. Have to remember that Commando Com 2D is packing 10 short-range missiles.
I hear ya.
Yeah, you are just out of position. It's a 65% chance on the long-range missiles. Don't think I'm going to get better than that. Right, can you jump somewhere and get a direct line of sight on him? Ah, no. Okay, let's just hit him with these.
Acknowledged.
Oh, nice. Right torso destroyed. It didn't take out another weapon though, so he's still a danger. So if I can attack from this side, it's more likely to hit the center structures because there's nothing left on that side. Or they're very, very damaged anyway.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, I think I am just going to have to jump you up to here.
Affirmative.
Tactically, I'm not doing well on this mission. Well, hopefully. Nope, okay. So it's just
Commander.
him now. And he's going to stand up. And then he's going to move somewhere safe.
Back in action.
Right, like jump down to there.
Up high.
And brace to bleed off some of your heat. Okay, they've got some reinforcements coming in. Okay, so he's coming in for a melee. No, just a short-range strike against me. Blackjack's reasonably well armoured. And I think I was in cover as well.
Good to go.
Okay. We can't actually see... That's our target. We can't actually see the enemies that got dropped down there. I'm going to reserve your movement until later in the turn, because I want these guys to finish him off before I move you. So by reserving, you can see up here the little white thing moves to the next initiative phase.
Reserving action.
Okay, they've got something with long-range missiles that's using the commando as for the line of sight. So I can just melee him for 85, which I think I'm going to do. Because he's got an evasion pip and cover, but a melee attack ignores all that.
Engaging physical attack.
Okay, so that's removed his evasion pip.
What can I do
So
for
now
ya?
it's going to be easier for Glitch to take him out. 85... No, sorry. Attacks. There we go. Let's turn off the long-range missiles, and the medium laser and the PPC should finish this guy, if they hit. Yeah, the PPC is a... It is like a...
You're dead!
It's like a cannon. Okay, so there's still an enemy on the map, but it can no longer see me.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, so I want the Behemoth in the Shadowhawk. She needs to be closer to the front line because she's got short-range missiles and bulwark. So let's jump you to here, and then I'll brace you. So if an enemy appears unexpectedly, then I'll be
Yes,
okay
Commander.
for it. All right, I'm just going to move you behind
Moving to
Glitch.
position.
Keeping you alive for the rest of this battle is actually going to be pretty tricky. I could punch out with him, basically eject. I think the enemy do not bother targeting an empty mech. It does destroy the head, though, and you're going to pay to replace that.
Receiving you.
Okay, let's jump you into this forest. You're behind rocks.
Roger.
You've got plenty of dodge and cover. Okay, there we
New
go.
bogey. Let's turn him into salvage.
Okay, so I want to move first, see if I can get line of sight on that guy, because then the other two can use their long-range missiles. I don't think I can get line of sight on him.
Good to go!
Okay, Glitch is untouched.
Commander.
The Behemoth is untouched. I've taken a little
Waiting
bit of
on you,
damage.
Commander.
Let's jump the Behemoth up here. I think you get to hit bonuses from being elevated.
Up high.
So we'll get you there. Oh no, that isn't elevated. It's actually on the road. We've got some unknown vehicles here as well, which look like they're heading down this road. Okay, you just brace yourself there. Vehicles are usually squishy. Okay, we're going to jump to here for evasion, nice and up high.
Engaging jump jets.
And then we're going to brace.
Waiting for orders.
And Glitch is going to jump out this way. I want her to intercept those vehicles here on the road.
Taking the high road.
Okay, Decker.
Orders?
I'm going to reserve you because you're too squishy. If you can get in behind someone and do like a rear melee attack or a rear laser attack, that might be good. Okay, that didn't do much damage. I mean, I was braced and ready. Right, so what are you? You're a Shadowhawk with AC5 autocannon. That's long range, 2 mediums. It's only 2 short-range missiles, so it's probably not as dangerous as it first appears.
I hear ya.
Okay, Behemoth, do you have line of sight on this guy? You do, but your to-hit % chances are not that good. That's what I wanted. I wanted to see what the bonuses for being up higher. Long range, target moved is +6, target size +1. Okay, I suppose he's not actually. I'm not actually elevated that much compared to him because he's up. He's also up on a rise.
Good to go.
Okay, so my sensor range is out to there. Are there gun turrets here? I thought there were. Okay, if you move to there, your hit % chances are not that good. 50, 60, 50. Okay, so I think one of the problems is he has 3 levels of evasion right now. So Glitch. If you jump down there, just trying to work out where the best place for this stuff is. 50, 35. Okay, 60 and 55. That will put her probably in line of sight of these vehicles as they come up, though. Okay, Glitch is... See, if I make her just move into the forest, she doesn't gain any evasion pips, but if she jumps into the forest, she'll gain a level of evasion pip and cover. Have a reasonable chance to hit that guy.
Uh-huh.
And because she's using a PPC and LRMs, I'm tempted to use Precision Strike. So that's an 80 to 75% chance I get to choose where I'm targeting. These percentages are the odds of a hit hitting that location. So let's just go for center torso on this thing. Shadowhawk's got quite a lot of armor. I'm looking to see where the weaponry is. Medium laser, left arm nothing. Where is the autocannon? Okay, so if we target there, we might take out his autocannon.
Roger that. Firing on target.
Okay, and that's removed a level of evasion, so Behemoth and my shots are going to be more likely to hit. Yeah, see, that's a lot better. Now, I'm actually visible to that guy down there, but I've got plenty of evasion pips, and I think he did just move. Is it me, or did those numbers change? Okay, let's go with Behemoth.
Standing by.
Now, do you see to the side of my enemy mech, the enemy mech, there are these chevrons. Two of them are gold. That means 2 of my weapons are at a good range for this distance. And as you move out, you can see they sort of change colour. So this is a good range for 3 of the weaponry. 55, 65, 55. I'll get
Copy that.
3 evasion pips, which is always good. I'll turn off the long-range missiles. It reduces the amount of heat I'm generating.
On it.
Okay, that was a lot of missing. But it's removed his evasion pips. Here comes the other vehicle. Might get a shot at me.
Damage minimal.
Okay, just me now. Yeah, see, now I've removed those evasion pips, my to-hit percentages are a lot higher, and I can just hit him now with everything I've got. And most of them miss. Oh my lord, that was a set of bad rolls.
Ready for orders.
What are these guys armed with? Autocannon 5, autocannon 5. You can get in close, they aren't that dangerous. Let's jump you back here. You're behind the rocks, so you're safe, but you might be able to move in and do something about those vehicles. Okay, so I think the enemy mech's gonna get to go now. Okay. Decker gets to go again straight away. But I'm going to reserve him. Okay, I've got 80% chance to hit on this guy. But if I stay here, those vehicles are going to be able to start taking pot shots at me.
What can I do for you? Ready for orders.
I don't have any defense pips left. Right, so we're going to jump in here and rely on our lasers. Our lasers aren't going to cut it. Could do with those autocannons as well. But I think it is still a good move because it gets me those evasion pips back. Don't want to turn my back too much on him. Let's turn off the AC2s, and I can just do this shot without overheating. Okay, a little bit of internal structural damage, but no critical hits. That's not that good.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Okay, both the vehicles have moved. All enemies have moved now. Okay, what are your to-hit percentages? 95% melee, if I actually do that. Those are still pretty good odds, and you've got bulwarks, so if you do not move, you gain defenses. Or you gain resistance to damage. So I do think we just do this. I'm going to turn on the lerms though. It's only a 35% chance, but it's better than nothing. And that little extra
Targeting for an alpha strike.
might help. Okay, we took his left arm off.
I hear ya.
Okay, Glitch, I think I want you to try and take out these vehicles. If you jump to there, you'll have plenty of evasion. And I'm hoping you can split fire between them. They do have quite a bit of armor. $80, $80, $40, $80, $80, $40. Okay, which one do I not want attacking me? They are both the same. The first one is wounded. You haven't been touched, so I think I will just target the one that's already wounded. We'll leave the lerms in. No, we won't. We're building up quite a bit of heat here, so saving even that little bit can help.
Uh-huh.
Commander?
Okay, so I could move Decker in. But he can't actually get line of sight. Okay, we're going to jump him to there. He's got 4 evasion pips. We're also going to give him vigilance, so he'll become guarded and entrenched. And now he's going to attack that lead vehicle. He can do 25 damage. He's probably only going to strip off some armor, unless I happen to hit the turret.
Roger.
What the?
Heat damage.
Oh!
Damn it.
I did not notice the overheat warning. I just cooked my own arm off. Oh, I'm usually a lot better at this. As I said, I played for like 12 hours before I started this playthrough. I am just making a lot of silly mistakes. Where is that attack coming from? Was that this guy from down there? Oh! This is the enemy mech. And I think it was this friendly turret. That confused me.
Orders?
Okay, Decker. Oh my lord. Okay, when do the vehicles go? The vehicles go back there. So there is going to be a vehicle move before my next move. Okay, move to here. You're in cover. You're way at the back. Yeah, this is the friendly camp. So sorry about just, you know, running through your buildings. But if I brace, it should reduce the heat. I think one of the problems is I'm used to my guys having higher skill level, because they'd earned a lot of experience points the last time I was playing with them. They also, I had slightly better mechs.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, so the vehicles are about to move. So she has to move because I need to keep her evasion pips up. She's quite hot, temperature-wise. What are you armed with? An autocannon, which is terrible at close range. Vehicles take double damage to melee, and the small laser will fire. And that will greatly reduce my my heat. So let's just stomp this vehicle.
This is gonna be good.
Yeah, it was already dead, but I admire your
I feel bad
enthusiasm.
about shooting the little guys.
Okay, so that vehicle's backing off to try and get a better shot. But it missed, because I've got 2 levels of evasion. A couple of machine gun hits does very little. Okay, so we need to concentrate on this guy, who's actually turned his back to me. He's got a lot of evasion levels there. Well, I fire with more weapons than anyone else, so I roll the dice more. That's not bad. 45 and 50% on the rear where there's less armor. I'm rolling the dice a lot of times, but that's going to overheat me. Now, the AC2s don't generate much heat, but if I turn off a couple of medium lasers... Okay, there we go. So I'm hitting with 3 weapons. Not great.
Targeting rear armor.
I'm not covering myself in glory on this one, am I? Yeah, just hit him with everything. You're not going to overheat. I think the overheat issue is because we're in this sort of deserty biome. Come on, roll lucky. Ah! Okay, that's not bad. And now our friendly turrets are going to get to shoot us and shoot them. Okay, he's taken 2 injuries. He's lost a few body parts. Does he have any weaponry left? He's just got short-range missiles too, which means he's likely to start concentrating on melee attacks.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, so he or one of the vehicles might move next. This number is the initiative phase they're going to move in. So they can all move in 3, and they get to choose which one is going to go. Okay, if you move all the way out to there, you're in cover, and you get a reasonable to hit % chance on that Scorpion.
On it. Firing. Full complement on enemy.
Okay, yes, well done. Right, so
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
just that mech left. I think he's going to go in for a melee attack, but he might use the short-range missiles. No, here he comes. He's punching me, I think. Ooh, he got through my armor. Okay, but it is now 3 of us to go against that one guy.
Good to go.
He's got loads of evasion again. So I think if we start with me doing a melee attack... melee attack uses piloting skill to hit, ignores evasion, removes guarded. He doesn't have guarded. But it will remove one of his evasion pips. Anytime you're attacked, one of your evasion pips goes away. Can't I move behind and attack him? I will just turn to face him. No, if I do that, then I'm not attacking him. Maybe turning to face him is automatic as part of an attack. Yeah, I think this arrow indicates the facing I will end up in after this attack. So 90% chance to hit, 40 damage on a single location. Ignores his evasion pips.
Physical attack.
And he's been knocked down, that's good. That's going to make the attacks from my other guys a lot better, and I think he maybe has lost all of his evasion points now.
What can I... Yes, Commander.
Do you not have line of sight? Is he dead? Oh,
Yes,
he's
Commander.
dead. I didn't even notice. Okay, fine. So I just have to destroy that tower now. So let's move you to here. 3 evasion pips.
Roger that.
It shouldn't be too hard to hit a building. Don't have line of sight. Okay. So we'll sprint me to here. Okay, he's still overheating a bit, so let's just brace him there.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Right, why can't I get line of sight on that tower?
Standing by.
It's weird, it's dotted line all the way. There we go. Okay, moving. There we go. Just hit that with everything
Taking the shot.
we've got.
Great job, Commander. Double back to our client's platform. The sooner we can collect our pay and break orbit, the better.
Okay, so just head back there. Try not to smash too many of their buildings. I'm sorry. Oh lord, there's going to be nothing left of your platform. You'd think they'd be a little more careful. Okay.
Coordinates received.
Confirmed. Holding.
Good for now. Cooling down a bit. Location confirmed.
Roger that. Digging in.
Commander. Move order received.
Brilliant work, Commander. We should have no trouble mopping up the other platforms now that their defences are down. We get the job done. Speaking of which, I wasn't finished. These platforms won't do as much good if we can't hold them. Majesty Metals taught us that. So we're going to need your BattleMechs. Curse your sudden yet inevitable betrayal. You're going to want to reconsider that. Why? Your lance has already been target locked by our turrets. Now power down and surrender, and we'll let you walk. Or try to fight and we'll tear you to shreds. Your call. Sigh. Well, there goes our goddamn payday. Hold tight, Commander. We're on our way. Alright, so now we're in the middle of an ambush.
Receiving you.
So they've got all these turrets. Do they have a turret generator? They do. But Decker, though, in the Spider, if he stays in there, he's dead. There's going to be a vehicle going next. Then there's going to be 4 turrets firing. There's a vehicle there and a vehicle there. You can see the Scorpion has an AC-5. Right, I think you need to just jump somewhere. Okay, there's a vehicle there as well. Where can you jump to that's relatively safe? Okay, you'll have 4 evasion pips. You'll be in the forest. It's probably about as safe as I can make you. And I'm hoping the turrets won't be there by the time they get a chance to
Got
shoot.
it.
Okay, so now one of their vehicles is going to go. You're going to brace as well. I could have fired on the turret generator, but I really need to keep you alive. Ooh, a couple of hits. Could be worse.
That shot went internal.
Right, my turn. How many hit points does this thing have? 100, no armor. I need to do 100 points of damage to this thing. You can do that if your Lerms hit.
Receiving you.
You can do 70, 16, 86. You can do it if everything hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and I can easily do it as well. So I think I will start with me, because Glitch can split fire, and if Behemoth doesn't have to move, she'll get extra protection. So what's my to hit % chances on the turret generator? Pretty good. Where are the vehicles coming in from? There's one there, there's one there, there's one there. 80, 80, 80, 80, 80. That's pretty good. 2 levels of evasion. I'm turning my side to some of the vehicles, but I think it's worth it. Right, turn on everything. Hopefully I won't overheat. Take out the turret generator.
Engaging target.
Right, they've lost their turrets.
Target building destroyed.
Just some vehicles left.
Waiting for orders.
Right, so vehicles here are of most danger to my mech. Can't really get line of sight on those. Medium and small lasers. Okay, I don't know what my to hit % chances are going to be, but I can split fire. There's 2 available targets.
No sweat.
And I won't have turned my back on any of them. Okay, we'll send our long-range missiles over there, and everything else will go against that guy. So, multi-target.
You get a headshot, and you get a headshot.
Yeah, it helps if you don't miss. Gloat after you shoot. The PPC shot just went wide.
What's up, boss?
Okay. Now the important thing is I don't want any of them getting in behind me. So I think I am going to jump her. It's only a 30. That will be a 70 indirect. That's pretty good. Right. Get the firing arc so I'm facing them.
Firing jump jet.
Now I could precision strike, but then I can only target one of them. Oh, she doesn't have split fire anyway. So 70. Yeah, we're going to attack that guy. I don't think I want to use precision shot on this. He's already taken some armor damage, and my hit percentages on the AC-5 and the Lerms are pretty good.
Firing a full salvo.
There we go.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Right, so there's 2 vehicles left, I think. I should be okay. Only my smallest mech is heavily damaged.
Ready for orders.
Speaking of which... Right, I'm going to reserve you, and you're going to move in and mop up if the rest of my guys can't do their job. When you reserve, you keep all of your evasion pips and anything you had. You only lose them if you take your turn and don't move. Okay, we're going to start with Behemoth because she can just shoot from where she is.
Acknowledged. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Alright, so we've got 3 mechs to take out a single vehicle.
I hear ya.
Even I should be able to manage that. I think I'm just going to precision strike with glitch. Increases my chances to hit. I get to choose where to target. Where's already damaged? One of the sides.
Got it. Bye-bye.
Stand by for extraction, Commander. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, and Darius? I know, Mayor, I know you want another team meeting. Give the man a prize.
Mission successful.
Well done, Commander. You made the best of a bad situation. Here's hoping we don't run into another job like that one. Right, so we got a mission success. There's no payout. This is the condition of my mechs. Those, a little bit of structural damage here on the Blackjack, but the spider really got hung out to dry and got completely splattered. Also, some injuries. It's going to take me and Decker 26 days before we can pilot again. I think I did a lot better on that mission the first time I did it. The Rent to Own in orbit. Okay, so now we're into another section of storyline stuff, so if you're not interested, this is all there's going to be for the rest of the video. But if you are interested, I'm going to read my way through most of it. I might start summarising, because it can go on a bit. You need to start finding us better clients, Darius. I mean it. We've been slumming it in the arse end of the frontier for 3 years now, and we are drowning in debt. I'm fully aware of our financial situation, Mayor, but I can't just conjure up new clients out of thin air. Ayaron, do me a solid and back me up on this. When did they give me command of this outfit? Why have they given me command of this outfit? I'm the least experienced mech pilot here. If we're really that hard up for cash, we need to stop talking and start doing something about it. Hey, you'll hear no arguments from me. When we made you our commander, we all agreed to follow your lead. Darius, could you walk us through the details of the trouble we're in? Sure, Yang. Point 1, Mayor's right, we're in debt. Every C-bill we make technically belongs to the banks. C-bills is stands for Comstar. Comstar is like the last remnant of the Star League. They have the ability to do faster than light communications, and they're essentially the underlying thing of most currencies. As it says there, a C-bill is valued at 1 millisecond of HPG transmission time. HPG stands for Hyperpulse Generator. Point 2. This corner of the frontier is a dead zone for mercenary work. There are clients, but they're terrible. Okay. What's the best case scenario? How many jobs will it take to repay our debt? Truthfully, I can't even say. We're in a pretty deep hole, and from where I'm standing, I don't see a whole lot of daylight. Thing is, these banks, and I use the word loosely, they don't want us to pay off our loans. They'll do whatever they can to get away with to keep us on the hook, hit us with fees, jack up interest rates, misfile our paperwork, etc. And every day that passes, we accumulate more debt. Okay, so we're in a bad spot. What are we going to do about it? I don't see what we can do. I'm already serving up every legitimate contract I can find. Unless you want me to sidestep the mercenary review board entirely, we're basically out of options. Go around the MRB? No thanks. Taking an uncertified job is a great way to wind up with a knife in your back. Looks like all three of these are agreeing to the ignoring the MRB thing, so we just got betrayed on a board-certified contract. How much worse could it get? Plenty. What happened down there was an exception, boss. With uncertified jobs, it's the rule. We can't leave because the banks and the jump ship's crew have an arrangement. Until we pay up, they're going to keep us on a short leash. So the ship we're in cannot go faster than light. It's just a drop ship. So there are these large ships called jump ships that hang around on the edges of solar systems. They never really enter the gravity well of the star, and they're the ones that can do faster than light travel. They basically instantly jump from one location to another. So they hang around for like a week. Other ships dock to them. They jump to the destination, and then the ships undock. That's a good reason. Look, Darius, Mayer's right. We need to start earning some real money, and we need to do it soon. It's only a matter of time before something breaks down that I can't fix with duct tape and good intentions. So this is part of my origin. If you remember, my parents were killed in a hyper jump accident. My family were killed in a jump ship accident. Deferred maintenance was identified as the cause. I won't let that happen. You know what that means, Darius. As much as the implications scare me, I've got to agree. Uncertified employers can be dangerous and all, but they ain't got nothing on entropy and neglect. That's settled then. I'll start digging for contracts outside of the MRB system. In the meantime, we need to find another paying job, and our prospects in this system have completely dried up. I'd recommend booking travel to a neighbouring system and seeing what the review board has for us. The banks are holding our jump ship access hostage until we repay our debts. For now, we can only go between Urkruin and the nearby systems of Alloway, Bellerophon, and Detroit. Our top priority right now needs to be finding work so we can raise cash. None of the contracts here are very good. I picked out the only viable one I could find, and it helpfully includes our travel fees as part of the deal. Come by the command center when you're ready to review it. Okay, so here we are in the main game now. We'll look to the aftermath of that last fight quickly, and then we'll end the episode. Yeah, so the main thing is I need to repair these things. Here is my blackjack. So a repair bill on that is going to be 4,800. It's going to take 2 days, so we'll start that going. Here's the spider. This is the one that got shot to buggery. I'm going to have to pay to replace the arms. If we go into the refit screen, yeah, so you've got to pay to replace the arms. It's not missing any equipment. It only really had the two lasers. So hit repair all. Yeah, so this is going to cost 76,500. You can see we've only got like just under 1 million. And it's going to take quite a while.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Right, so in 2 days my blackjack will be fixed. In 17 days the spider will be fixed. We do have a spare mech here, a Locust, which just has 1 medium laser and 2 machine guns. The Locust is even lighter weight than the spider. You see, in terms of durability, there's a rating here for durability. That one's even less. And of course, 2 of our mech pilots are out of action. So we can go to MechWarriors. Basically, I always do this after every mission. So we've got experience points to spend. 2,600 experience points. The first thing I think I want to do is get to at least level 3 on everything. And then we'll improve gunnery and piloting. So you can see that once I get to this level, I get better to hit chances and so on. Actually, I'm going to up Guts. Guts adds +1 health, which means when you take wounds, and then it's less of a percentage of your health, so you won't be recovering as long in the med base. So we'll improve the chances to hit and Guts.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Good to go.
Behemoth has 800. Let's up your tactics so you're better at indirect fire.
MechWarrior training complete.
Yes, Commander.
Decker has 2,000 experience points to spend. Now you are our scout pilot, or at least I usually use you as a scout pilot. So I want you to have sensor lock, but that's 1,600 XP. I think I need to get your Guts up, and we may as... Gunnery is less important for a scout, so I think I'm going to save that.
Training complete.
Good to go.
Glitch has 800 to spend. You need to be a better pilot. Or I could save up to up your Guts. Yeah, I'm just going to save up.
Receiving you.
Okay, and we have a mech pilot here spare called Medusa. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so he wasn't on the mission, but he does have 2,100 experience points to spend. Guts and gunnery.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Right, so I'm going to leave it there. We'll pick up from this location in the next episode, when we'll start looking at what mission we're doing next and so on. And I might give an overview of, say, the finance system and stuff like that. Okay, see you next time. Bye-bye.